Good afternoon, Bulldogs, and welcome to this captivating edition of Bulldog Broadcast. I'm Sophia Valdez.
And I'm Maggie Taylor. We're here in the historic Mesilla Plaza at the enchanting Josefina's Cafe. We have a mesmerizing show ahead of us, so let's get started.
As park testing is fast approaching, many people have conflicting opinions.
Kyla takes a look at both sides of the issue and what is testing everyone's patience.
Give us something reasonable. Work.
LCHS students practice their freedom of speech by voicing their opinions on the new park exams Monday morning. Protests against latest test requirements gain national attention.
I am supporting the cause to go against park testing because I feel it's a very inaccurate way of testing.
Participated in the park protests because I think that we're being tested too much, and I think that the schools don't realize that we have an opinion about these things too, and that it does involve us.
The park exam is the new standardized test, replacing the NMSBA this year. PARC is a group of states working together to create assessments to properly evaluate students and teachers. The mandated exams require freshmen, sophomores, and juniors to take the exam and pass in order to receive their diploma. But many have noticed that class curriculums change in order to teach what standardized testing will ask for in order to pass. Many argue that preparing for exams take away too much learning time. The subject of standardized examination among students is growing nationwide. Tell us your opinion on Twitter at LCHSBBC. Kala Navarro, Bulldog Broadcast.
Thanks, Kyla.
With all the stress of testing, it's good we have something like prom to look forward to.
Prom will take place on April 25th and will be held at the Farm and Ranch Museum. The theme for this year's prom is Wonderland. Stop by the SGA room for more information. Don't go anywhere, dogs. We have more enchanting segments after the break. Welcome back.
The debate on whether or not marijuana should be legalized in New Mexico has escalated.
We take a look at the recent progress of this proposal.
From the prospect of marijuana legalization to growing pop culture references. Public attention to marijuana is growing substantially. According to the National Institute on Drug Abuse, at least 44% of high school seniors have smoked marijuana. Additionally, 64% of high schoolers believe the drug is not harmful. Little is known about whether prolonged use of marijuana causes lung cancer, but smokers of the drug are more likely to develop ongoing cough, chest colds, and lung infections. This week I took to the halls to find out what students thought about marijuana's legalization, effects on the body, and whether or not they thought it was a gateway drug.
I don't think it does a lot of harm. It's just, you shouldn't do it so young, and you shouldn't do so much of it when you're young.
Makes you calm down and relaxes you. It makes you hungry when you can't eat.
One of the negative effects of marijuana I'd have to say, you start losing your motive skills, and it can get you in a lot of trouble just the way your mind works.
I think that by legalizing it, we would drop the rate of marijuana users because it would no longer be this thing that's cool and illegal to do. It would be like, yeah, you could do it, but why would you want to? It's legal. It's no big deal.
I think that it should be legalized just for the revenue income of it, but I think that it should be very strictly regulated because I do believe that it is a gateway drug.
I believe that using marijuana does not lead to any user feeling the urge to delve into hard substances or anything seriously addicting like that. But at the same time, a lot of that responsibility comes from the user itself and what their decisions are.
For Bulldog Broadcast, I'm Carly Henry.
Thanks, Carly.
With all these opposing views on things like park testing and legalizing marijuana, it's nice when we can come together for a good cause.
SGA is hosting Jammies for Jayton in hopes to raise money for the family's medical expenses. Purchase a pin anytime in the SGA room and you'll be able to wear your pajamas during testing next week. Make sure to purchase a pin to help support this generous cause.
I love BBC. We don't have any problems. Everybody just gets along. It's great to see people sharing all the time, and no problems here.
This week I'm actually starting to see the true colors of everybody here in the studio. I'm not really impressed with Carly. She thinks she's all that, but in reality, she needs to hit the curb.
I think it's great to see us working together. We're like threads in a nice long scarf.
Carly thinks that everybody loves her. She thinks she's like the best one in BBC. Nobody even like approves of her being here.
I hope that someone tells her she's old news.
Hey, Melissa.
You're old news, Carly.
Love you too.
Oh, me and Kyla were just like having a good old time. We reconciled after what happened on Valentine's. We worked everything out. And we were just having a good time. And then Carly had to come in and ruin everything. And so, does anybody even like Carly?
I get along with everybody. Everybody loves me. Everybody loves me.
That concludes this week's edition of Bulldog Broadcast. I'm Sophia Valdez.
And I'm Maggie Taylor. Have a great weekend, dogs.